Who would leave something like that in the woods? Someplace with trail access and a frickin' parking lot where anybody would have to leave a mess like this. The single most important thing you can do is if you pack it in, you pack it out. Looks like the shadows are getting long in the woods. The sun's beginning to go down. Might have a nice little table here to get a bite to eat going on. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so for fuel today, to put in the gasifier stove, I wanted to use a solid fuel. Again, I'm in a heavily forested area and it is dry today. It's been dry for a day or two, and this could go up here. So I want to use a more controlled flame. You've seen these before, Dragon, clean, solid fuel. And then these, let's see if I can say it right. Well, I can't read it. Solid fuel tablet, that's all I can, but solid fuel tablet. You've seen these. So which one do you think is going to work? That, I'm going to put that in. We're going to put this in. I've used this before, but I didn't use it correctly in my opinion. I let the wind get to it. So we're going to see if we can do something a little bit better about that. And usually only one at a time. Or, would you like to see something you've never seen before? How about a tube of Brut deodorant? Now this is like $1. You know what these cost? These are $4 or $5 a piece. These are a couple of dollars a piece. This is $1 in the big box store, and we'll see how it's going to go. It has denatured alcohol, water, propylene glycol, sodium stearate, a fragrance, green 5 and yellow 5. So it's basically just alcohol with some other stuff thrown in. So here we go. It's a brand new tube. See, it's all the way to the bottom, and we'll push it out. And I'm thinking an adequate supply would be about like that, you know, the same in comparison. So why don't we see if we can lob off a piece of Brut deodorant. Let's see what happens. Well, that lit right up. Okay, I gotta just pick that up and let you see the flame because I'm dying to look at it too. It is melting down. I'll give you a burn time on it. You know, I'll go back and look at the footage and see what kind of burn time we got. I'm just tickled. Look at that. That's just kind of silly. And, you know, I probably didn't pour the right amount of water in here at all. We're going to find out. I got to take another peek. Yeah, look at there. It's going to burn out pretty quick, I believe. And then we'll go back with one of these other little fellers. And because I see steam coming up, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to put this in. There's just some cheesy bacon noodles. Something I've had in my bag for a while. It's a half a portion. I have no idea what this is going to do or taste like. Like I said, it's probably way too much water. I'll have to eat a soup. Yep, it's starting to boil. Okay, that boiled over with the top on. I really like watching it boil anyway. I see some bacon bits in there. I smell that Brut. Actually, I don't smell any Brut. I just thought it was kind of funny. Good golly. Now when this burns down a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of the Brut cylinder because I think we've got a lot of good going on right there. I hear that going away, so I'm going to put the top on it for safekeeping. And there's the Brut. We got that much left. I pushed it up to the top, and you can get right up to the plastic cap. Okay. Why don't we try lobbing off another piece of it? Oh, shoot far. And it's already on far, so. All right then. It's going to melt. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. 2.5 ounces of Brut classic deodorant. I'm cooking my supper with it. And it's hot. It's doing all right. Let's pour up some water. Man, that is starting to get really, really hot. Getting really, really thick now. No, I ain't gonna say that. Starting to thicken up. Let me put it that way. Very doable. My original intention for this was to actually drop it down to the bottom and have a little more windbreak on it. But I did not test that theory. I did slightly test this prior to doing it, but with a very small piece of Brut. So I knew it would light and burn. I had no idea it would do that. I don't think it can get any more done, do you? No, that's good. So get them all loose. And get that capped. I need my grill. It's actually green down in there, if you can't see it. That was pretty good. Just let it cool off some. I believe a person should be entitled to a cup of coffee. I'm going to ease it back a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of thickened up, see? I kind of guessed right. Clearly different types of alcohol and the percentages. You can have a really nice flame like you're seeing here, and it may not be very hot. And that's one of the things that you have to be concerned about as to what's the heat level. I just got a feeling that handle is hot. So there you go. I cooked my noodles and heated up water for a cup of instant coffee. All on, well, I don't have it out, a tube of Brut deodorant. So if you hadn't seen that before, now you have. This is Mike B from Mike's Well World. See you next time. Eat me some noodles. And it's out. Burn time. If you spent most of your life looking for Sasquatch and Bigfoot and you haven't found them, maybe you're not going in the woods with the right deodorant. You need a can of Brut antiperspirant for the big game hunter in you. Brut. That's silly.